Sponsored by Bet365.
Welcome to round 13 of Vodafone Super Rugby, right here on the Bet365 preview show. And what an Australian derby this is going to be. The Rebels up against the Reds at AAMI Park, the Stockade. Will Genia and Quade Cooper, of course, taking on their old club. And a couple of changes for the Rebels. Tom English has been dropped. Billy Meeks, with his form last week, has come back in. And it's been a pretty settled side throughout 2019 for the Rebels, and they do play better at home, apart from the Sharks only recently. But this Reds team, they've come from nowhere. Blythe comes in for them with Hockings out. I just think that they're in a really nice space at the moment. No one's tipping them, and they've sort of slipped under the radar. I think this market's off. I think this should be a very tight game. The Rebels are very much the favoured side, but don't write this Reds team off. Samu Karevi, there was a bit of pressure on him not starting. He's definitely going to be playing. I think they're going to be up for the challenge. And the Rebels, I've said this before, against teams they're supposed to win by 20, they really struggle. But the tight games that it's pretty even, they seem to win. And this one, they are the big favourites, which has me worried. But I'm going to pick them. I'd definitely take the Reds with that line, but I think the Rebels will win by a couple of points. As we head over to Johannesburg in South Africa, the Waratahs, they have to win this match against the Lions, and it's a tough one for them. Adam Ashley Cooper, he's been dropped to the bench due to workload, so they're making sure that he's going to be right at the right time of year. Tolu Latu comes onto the bench as well. It'd be great to see him playing more football, but it's a Waratahs side that have lost a lot of spark, and you can talk about travel, Falau, and all these other factors. They just need to win, and if they drop this game, I think they're going to really struggle to make the finals. Where the Lions are in a similar position, they desperately need to win this one to get their finals hopes alive. Waratahs away, we said this before, they just need to come out of this tour with 5 points. They've got the 1 point against the Bulls. They played well last week. I think they can do it. They are the outsiders. They're great value. And I think if you're going to have a multi this weekend, definitely throw them in. I think the Waratahs could win it. I'm going to go them 1-12. And then we head to GIO Stadium, Sunday afternoon rugby. How good in Canberra. The Brumbies taking on the Sunwolves. And everyone's expecting the Brumbies to win here, although they don't have McCaffrey and Pocock still. The Sunwolves are enjoying their rugby, that's for sure, this part of the season. But the Brumbies, well, they've just come out of nowhere to be the competition, or certainly the Australian Conference favourites. And they've got the Sunwolves twice in this opening round coming through. I am nervous about this one because the Brumbies, they've been up and down all year, but their form of late has been very, very strong. And the whole question mark will be, are they going to stay with them all or play with some flair? I actually think the maul is a great weapon. I think they should stick with it. And with that maul and their set piece dominating, I think they'll have absolutely no worries with the Sunwolves. I think they'll win. They'll win big. I'll put them 13 plus to take the Sunwolves down and also take a commanding lead in the Australian Conference. As we roll through the other matches of Super Rugby in round 3, Blues and Hurricanes, I'm going to go with the Canes there. Well, they've just come out of nowhere and are really taking a good hold on this competition behind the Crusaders. Rebels and Reds, I said the Rebels, but only just. Look at that market there with the Reds. Gee, there's some good value. Bulls and Crusaders, I am going to take the Crusaders. They'll continue to fly through this competition. Highlanders and Jaguares, I'm going to go Highlanders. Very short in that one. Chiefs versus Sharks, I think the Chiefs should win. A disappointing year for them, but they'll get the win there against the Sharks. Lions and Waratahs, I'm going to go the upset with the Waratahs. And of course, the Brumbies very short against the Sunwolves. I'm going to go for the home team. If you're going to have a punt this weekend, please do so responsibly and stay tuned here for all your match highlights here on Rugby.com.au.